I have a haul for you, but it's not books. This is books, reading and stuff. Today it's the stuff. These little cars. I went to Manana's today. Manana's is a second-hand toy shop in Tbilisi with lots of boxes of lots of second-hand toys. And I came back with some little cars. I collect little cars, as many of you know. This sort of size usually is about 1/64 scale. This might be a bit bigger. This is one of them. This is the iconic VW Beetle. This model is by Corgi. Corgi is a brand named after the Welsh dogs because it was a brand where the factory was in Wales. And this is made in Great Britain. Most model cars today are made in the Far East, in Malaysia, in China, in Thailand. But when I was a kid, they were made in England, made in Britain, or made in Europe for some of the other brands. I'm going to show you the rest of my haul. This one, this is from the 1970s. This is a skip truck. I usually find these without the skip. It's unusual to find one with actually having the skip. This is made by Matchbox, made in England. An older one, this is from the 60s. This is the Matchbox Hoveringham tipper. They made two sizes of this. They made a bigger one and a king size, and this one. It's missing the flap at the back of the tipper, but it still tips nicely. And it's got 4 axles. You don't see the Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars today with 4 axles. 2 is usually the maximum, very rarely 3, but never 4 these days. I was very happy to find this Lamborghini Miura. This is from 1970. Opening door. Unfortunately, it's only got one opening door. The other one, sadly, is missing. But this is one of my favourite castings. I love the Italian supercars in Matchbox. Lamborghini, the Ferrari, Isogrifo, and the Maserati Bora. This is not particularly old. This is made in China. But it is Captain Scarlet's pursuit vehicle. Dinky made a version of this, a bigger version. And I got this for the nostalgia for Jerry Anderson's animations. He made these puppet animation shows. There was Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet, UFO. There was a whole lot of them. This one's from Captain Scarlet. This looks very nice. This is a replica of a Dinky toy, an old Dinky toy from the 50s, but this is made in China by the Agostini. It will say Dinky toys on the bottom, but these have been recently reissued. Sadly, the windscreen is a bit broken, but apart from that, it looks fine model. It's a Triumph TR2. The one with the frog eyes. Well, TR1 was more the frog eyes. 1/43 scale. This is the biggest one I picked up. This is a Land Rover from the late 70s, Pinder Circus. The original model would have had a clown on the top, a clown figure. It has an opening back, and there'll be a trailer with some cages with animals, I think with a bear or a lion or something. Land Rover, like the VW Beetle, is an iconic vehicle. And finally, this is very old. This is a Dinky toy from this model was made between 1934 and 1953. I don't know exactly when this precise model was casted. It was one of the very first Dinky toys. I have a book about Dinky toys, and in here somewhere we have these models of the racing cars. There's number 23 racing cars, and this is one of them. This one is missing its tyres and it's lost a lot of its paintwork, but it's like this one here, which first came out in 1934. And if this is before pre-1950s, it will be the oldest car in my collection by manufacturing date. I have replicas of older cars like the Ford Model T, but these were made in the 1970s, not when the Model T was made. I wish I was skilled at restoring these models. I have a couple of friends on YouTube. Paul from Poland, whose YouTube channel is Paul Restorer, and Laszlo, whose channel Lazy Low Collector, is from Hungary. They put out videos about how to restore these little cars. I'll put links to their channels in the show notes below. So that's my haul, 8 cars. I welcome any comments, any questions. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.